Hey, y'all. Welcome back to my channel. I am Shay Renee Online, and here we discuss food, fitness, and reality TV. Today, we're going to be talking about that good Real Housewives of Potomac reunion, part one. All right, so let's get into this episode, shall we? All right, so in this reunion, we are going to look at all of the fashions because the fashions is what we come for the most part in the first episode, right? So let's take a look at what the ladies and see what it was given. Let's see what it was given. All right, so you have Miss Karen here. It seems like the waterfall kind of dress look was the running theme for everybody. Okay, I loved Karen's dress. Okay, Karen's dress was giving regal, supreme, but sexy at the same time with the low cut. We got Miss Wendy over here with Happy and Ness coming out to play, okay? And then you got Ashley giving mom, never a mom bod over here, okay? Snap back all the way back. She has snapped to the max, okay? Looks absolutely amazing. And I love that her dress was made by Riley Knox. Riley is an amazing designer. She does a really good job. She actually did Karen's dress last year too, if I'm not mistaken. Ascala is giving me senior prom of 1989. I just can't get with this. I can't get with this. I mean, Ascala usually she hits the mark, but this is just giving me. I don't know. It's not my favorite. And then you have Miss Giselle over here. Child. We're going to talk about Giselle last because it's just such a disaster that it needs more time. And then you got Rob Dixon over here. It's okay. It's giving a look. It's giving a little something. And then you got Candace over here. This is a nice dress, but I feel like her wig is just pulled down just a little too far on her forehead. She trying to take off half of her forehead by pulling the wig down, and it's just not helping her out. And I love Mia's dress. I love the colors. I love the embellishments on the dress. It is just beautiful. So for me, best dressed of this reunion, I'm giving it to Miss Karen and to Miss Mia. I gotta go with Ashley too. So those are my top three. I think they're all running neck and neck. I think Wendy was okay. She trying to make sure that she show them titties as much as she can because she paid for them. Ascala and Giselle are running for the worst to me. Okay. A lot of people like the Scala's dress, but me, it's not giving what it needed to give. Giselle is looking like a nun, a pink nun. That's what it looked like. It's a nun that's trying to show a little bit of skin. That's what it's given to me. This I don't know if this is a pantsuit, child. Her whoever is dressing her is fired. I'm just over them having this lady out here looking ridiculous because this right here is the rabbi's outfit, and she need to go ahead and give it back to him because it's not giving her, it's serving her no purpose, child. I'm just waiting for her to find the hood that go with it and put it over her damn head and just cover herself from the shame of wearing this foolish looking ass outfit. But moving right along, y'all. Those are my picks for the reunion. So, of course, the reunion kicks off with Andy greeting all the women, and then they go into Giselle's fashions, ironically. So they talk about how everybody thinks Giselle looks because it's not no secret. Everybody always talks about how tragic Giselle's fashions always look. Okay, for her to have a whole West Wing and she got this big ass closet, she got a big ass closet full of bullshit. So I don't know. The fashions is not given. It's never has, and I don't think it ever will until she finds somebody else to help dress her. So Candace gives her 2 cents, child, about Giselle's fashions, and Giselle says, "Well, I'm not going to wear anything that you wear." Actually, I don't like Candace, and I never agree with her. But she said, "Well, at least the things that I wear, other people will wear too," and I agree. Okay, I'm not wearing anything that Giselle had. That denim jacket number that she had on in one episode, I was just too through with her. So anyway, moving right along, they start introducing and talking about Mia. Okay. They talk about really where she came from, how she came along, and Candace says that she liked Mia at first. And then Giselle says she had a rocky start with Mia, but she loves that, Mia was very truthful, which I can agree. I really like that Mia came on. I think that she told a couple little white lies here and there, but I really liked how authentic Mia is. Like, Mia had no shame in her game. She literally came on the show like, child, I'm gonna tell y'all all my deep dark secrets because none of you bitches is gonna be trying to tell my business without me telling it first. Okay. And I can respect that. Let the world know about your dirty little secrets and all your dirty laundry before these heifers go and dig it up from somewhere and put it on TV. And now it's looking like, okay, well, y'all can dig up whatever you want because I'm an open book. I don't care. And I can give a rat's ass what y'all think about me. So that's what really made me like Mia when she first came on the show. The little bit of little white lies that she told here and there, I can let them go because she was, for the most part, really truthful about her life. Okay. So then they go after Giselle comments, then Candace chimes in again as if her answer wasn't enough the first damn time. She got to keep on raising her chipmunk ass mouth and talking crap. And then Candace chimes in and says, well, Mia was a liar and she lied about her surgeries. Who gives a damn, Candace? Just because you got the body of a little boy, just let them get their surgeries and do whatever the hell they want. Why are you shaming this woman about surgeries that she's had? Maybe you should get some grown-up woman titties. How about that? How about you do that? Ask your mama for an allowance so that she can get you some money so that you can get a body of a grown woman, because clearly you're jealous of hers. Okay? Mind your business. That's all. Just mind your business. Okay? So anyway, Mia explained that she was not lying about her surgeries, and if she wants to get her clit done, then she can do that. And that's that on that. Okay. So then Wendy starts chiming in saying Mia didn't have a mommy makeover. She just got her clit done. And if she does missionary and had C-sections, why did she have to get her clit done? And Mia commits to saying that she can do what she wants, whatever she wants to do with her body, which she can. And I'm like, Wendy, you're not the only one that can get a damn mommy makeover, chick. Okay. Because actually, you got made up a little bit too much because them titties is bursting out like grapefruits and everything that you're wearing. And at Karen's wedding, you're looking like a mess. Okay, you slithering out the damn car, then your boobs sitting out placale, and then your belly was actually sitting out. So maybe you need to start exercising so you can maintain the surgery that you got, because you starting to crumble. Okay, I don't know, you might have to get back under the knife again if you keep it up like this. You got to watch the fork, okay, before you start spilling over out of them pants, ma'am, because you was looking like you had a little belly in that pink dress. But I digress. So don't come for Miss Mia. Mia is good on her surgeries. If she want to get her clip fried, dyed, and pulled to the side, that's on her. Okay, her husband like it, so it is what it is. Mind your business. So anyway, Mia talks about G and meeting him at the club, and she explains they met there and she fell in love with him because she got to know how caring he is. At first, she thought he was just a crazy man walking around without any shoes on, which I'm like, damn, G, you was that comfortable in the strip club? But I guess the strip club is the place to just let it all hang out, literally. Okay. So apparently, we also found out that G paid for the top level of the club to be built. So G had that coinage. Okay. G had some money. So don't play with G. G was the G. Okay. And so Mia fell in love with his personality, which I don't believe that. She fell in love with the pockets. And then the story of G and Mia was created. Okay. She said she also liked that he helped her Haitian friend with her foundation. And that's how she learned that he was caring and thoughtful. So the Mia and her mom's relationship was talked about, and she talks about how their relationship has gotten a whole lot better. And actually, the kids were with her mom right now. She's like, the mom stays with them sometimes, and that they are really on a good page. And she said that her mom said that she was going to pray for Candace. Child, everybody need to pray for Candace, old raggedy dumbass, because even her own mother need to pray for her. Lord help her in her mouth. And Mia talks about how she came about having 8 chiropractic franchises. So she was basically saying something about how she had, people were basically insinuating that the only reason she had money was because of G. But my thing is, if G was paying $10,000 just to have a damn conversation with her, if she was good with her money, you in clubs like that, first of all, Mia, I might need to rewind and figure out where the hell this club is, because I might have to go up in that damn club. $10,000 just to have a damn conversation? Child, I would be the gift of goddamn gab. Okay, $10,000 an hour, please. So anyway, they talk about how Mia had 2 Massage Envy franchises, and G had like 6 McDonald's restaurants. So he sold sold several of his McDonald's restaurants, and Mia got rid of the Massage Envies, and so G owns 2 out of the 8 chiropractic franchises they have, and Mia owns 6. So that's kind of how their whole business dynamic is, which really I don't give a damn how they have money. That's her husband, that's their life. How y'all coins come about is y'all business, but it seems like all these women just hating and trying to find another reason not to like this woman. So anyway, moving right along. Then the next part, they talk about Giselle's relationship status with this 34-year-old that she was talking about. And Andy asked Wendy, does she know who the 34-year-old is? Because he's supposed to be like some political commentator as well, or he's on the news, or whatever the case may be. So surely Wendy would know who he is. And Wendy says, she was like, no, I don't know who she's talking about, because nobody that I know would be messing with Giselle. And people were thinking that it was Van Jones. And Wendy says, oh, I know Van Jones, and he doesn't want to mess with a liar, basically calling Giselle a liar. She said he wouldn't mess with someone that doesn't have any integrity. So basically she was calling Giselle a liar. I'm like, well, Van Jones in love with Kim Kardashian, allegedly. So, maybe he ain't had no room for Giselle this week. So moving right along, they talk about Giselle's house and how it didn't match, and how she has since changed things up. Well, hell, I hope you changed your house from being a damn puzzle piece, because nothing fit. Okay, it looked like a mess. I hope you did get a contractor to mold your house into a real house, because it looked like you took 3 different parts and slammed them into the concrete and prayed that something looked right, and it still don't. So hopefully next season we have a film spree of Giselle's house actually looking like it go together, because right now it's broken up just like her and Jamal. I'm just saying. So moving right along, Andy asked, when did Giselle and Jamal break up? And she said January-ish. First of all, Giselle, you look like you lying. You don't even know when y'all broke up. And then Wendy says, well, that's not true, because in December he was talking about how he didn't have a girlfriend and how y'all weren't together and all this, that, and the third. Honestly, I feel like that whole relationship was a sham, because even when he was on the show and they were in the car together and she was so-called dropping him off at the airport, there was just like zero chemistry between the two of them. Like, I really saw more chemistry between Giselle and, I forgot what the little fugly dude was that she was messing with, Sherman. Now, her and Sherman, she liked that little Muggsy Bogues looking fool. She did like him, okay? And I could tell that she really liked him. But she wasn't feeling Jamal. I think that was just something to have a storyline on the show. And it ran its course, and it was what it was. So everybody's poking holes in Giselle's whole situation, because she always messing around with everybody else's relationship. So a viewer says something about Karen and Wendy relationship shaming Giselle, like making it seem like, she's not worthy because she doesn't have a man. No, that's not what they're doing. They always talking about her and her relationships, because she always fucking with everybody else and asking them about their damn man, or trying to dig up some shit about somebody else's relationship. So you don't have a man, but you always talking about my man. So when you so-called have a man, I'm going to attack your shit too. It is what it is. So people, ain't nobody worrying about Giselle and her relationship status, but she damn sure worried about everybody else's. And that's that on that. So Andy asked if it hurt Giselle to know that once they got back together that he was actually cheating again. And, did she cry? Because Giselle is going with this whole stoic, I don't have any emotions, thing. That's how she living now all of a sudden. So Giselle says no, because I'm not a big crier. And she says, if somebody does something bad to you for the second time, it's like it doesn't even hurt anymore. And I'm just like, well, damn. Vampire in Brooklyn? Maybe I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, Robin says, why can't we just accept that everyone handles things differently? Here we go, Captain Save-A-Ho. Like, why can't Giselle have a conversation and think things through on her own? We don't need you, Grimace Robin, coming in here always constantly trying to protect Giselle. Let her have her own feelings and emotions. Like, leave it alone. Why are you ain't said shit all reunion. Now all of a sudden they talking about Giselle, you got some shit to say. Wait till they talk about you and Juan and how you got your own shit going on with him and you better have this baby or y'all ain't getting married. How about you talk about that? Mind your business. That's all. Just mind your business. Pipe down. Anyway, then she gets upset because Robin also gets upset because Wendy interjected. And Karen says in her heart, she believes that Giselle shouldn't have taken Jamal back and that she only went back because he was familiar instead of working on something new because that is harder. Okay. So then they talk about Jamal owing $800,000 in taxes, and Karen says you better watch out because they can come back and get your ass for them taxes. But if it's anything in 2008 or before, and Giselle maintains, oh no, I'm good. I pay my taxes, and that ain't none of my business. He can do that's on him and not on me. Nothing will be coming out of Giselle's pockets, and she did that real quick. So then Askala comes out in her prom dress and she joins the couch to say a little bit of nothing. So anyway, they talk about her style and ask who she would like to style. And she says Giselle, which I'm like, well, I hope you wouldn't put this dress on her because you're looking just as bad as her today. So that's how I feel about that. So then they discuss Candace, her new house, her singing career, and Chris managing her. And Andy says, what makes him qualified to manage her career? And Candace pretty much says, it's not so much of him managing my music per se, it's more of him managing me, which I'm like, you need a whole herd of motherfuckers to manage you and a therapist 24/7. Okay. And you also need a headmaster. That's what you need. You need somebody to control your foolishness because you in that mouth is going to get you smacked all to be damned. Because you think that you can say whatever you want to people and you're going to get the right one like you did with Monique. And you better be glad a camera crew was there. Ain't no camera crew going to always be there when you talking shit to people. But I think Candace know when to talk shit to people. She ain't going to talk shit to people randomly that she don't know because she know what it is. She ain't that damn dumb. So anyway, Andy asked, how does he get paid? How does Chris get paid? And she said he gets paid in love. Now, you blew up on Mia because she asked your mother that, but when Andy asked, it's okay. Interesting. So Mia chimes in and says, getting paid in sex is being a prostitute, right? Because she kept on Candace kept on calling Mia out for her previous career, which I'm like, all right, the girl was a damn stripper. Get over it. Let it go. Let it burn. Stop job shaming this girl because she's still rich and she did the right thing with it. She ain't still in the damn strip club. So who's smart and who's not? You still in your mama's checkbook, man. Maybe you need to go to that strip club. We can ride together. Let's go. Anyway, a commentator writes in and asks if Chris' name was on the deed of the house and if Candace's mom was on the house. And Candace says, yes, Chris's name is on the deed, and no, my mom's name is not on the deed of my house. Which, quiet as it's kept, somebody on YouTube said that her mama's name was on that house, but that's alleged, and I don't know, and I don't care. My name ain't on it, and I ain't paying for it, so that's all that I care about. So anyway, Giselle asked, why was Candace so mad at them when her mom pulled all of them to the side to ask questions about her relationship with Chris? And Candace erupts into tears because she's upset that now Chris and her mom don't get along because he saw the footage of her mother doing all that foolishness at the daggone drive back video shoot. And she says she doesn't know what to do to fix it. Like her in-laws see this stuff and, it's just really hard on her right now. And Mia says a real friend would have told Candace her mom was being messy, insinuating Wendy was talking trash. Here's my thing. Wendy was being Candace's friend. She was telling her that you was talking shit. And so she went to go tell Candace. Now, Candace know her mama messy. So you just don't get into the relationships of moms and their daughters or whatever. But a messy friend, yeah, I'll go tell you about that. But you can figure that shit out about your mama later. Because Candace and her mother seem like they have a rap sheet of issues that only they can deal with. So if I'm her friend, I'm not getting in the midst of her and her mama's drama either. So moving right along, Candace says she cussed her mom out in a way she shouldn't have because of what her mom did and said about Chris. And she says her in-laws watched the show and she doesn't know what to do or how to fix it. Well, listen, your in-laws should see you disrespecting Chris all the damn time. What do they say about that? How about how he always got to play wife daycare with your ass? Because you seem like his third child. You need to be paying him. And I feel like Chris is doing the smart thing because he's on TV and they see how much you torturing this man in this relationship. So he gonna take your ass to the cleaners when he decide to leave you. And that's what all I have to say about that. So a scholar asked Karen about a drinking problem out of the blue, but she thinks Mia is rude about asking Mama Dot about her finances, about Candace's finances. Which I don't even know why we had to talk about that because a scholar had like no one job to actually be seen and heard this whole season, and we rarely know. I mean, what is her last name? I don't even know a scholar. You are cute and all, but nah, you really brought nothing, and you didn't really say much in this episode either. So that's why I'm gonna move right along from this damn topic. So if you were asked, did Candace know about Mia's mother before the show when she said your mama? And Candace says she did not know, and if she did, she would have talked about something else. Which I don't believe that. I watched a lot of the after shows, and it kind of gave me an inclination that Candace knew something because she's supposed to be such an orator, which she's going to talk about later in the episode. Why you had to go to somebody's mama? Generally, when you say your mama, that means you're running out of things to say, and you really don't. You're not much of an orator then, because you're running out of quips. That's what it gives to me. It gives you have nothing to say. So I feel like you did know about her mother because you are an asshole. And you probably researched who was coming on this show because you knew that you got your ass whooped by Monique last season. So you want to make sure that you figure out who this new person is so you can see whether you can run your mouth or whether you got to be conservative with this new person. So you did get some backstory on her. I'm pretty sure you did. But that's just my opinion. And it is what it is. Can't nobody convince me that she didn't know about that girl's mama. Plus, everybody talks about everything behind the scenes after it happened. I'm pretty sure Giselle or Robin told you about her mom after they sat down with Mia at Sobeys, but that's another story. So Giselle says you saw that episode. You saw that episode and thought you were justified, basically talking to Candace, asking her that. And Giselle says she didn't think it was called for when Candace was throwing the salad and all that stuff at Mia. Like she really does do weight team too much. Like Candace is like a 12-year-old child that's always lashing out because her mama done put her in on punishment for the weekend and she can't go out with her friends. Like you're really childish. And I really feel bad for Chris because he constantly has to coddle you. And it's just really annoying. And I wonder where she gets that shit from. She must get it from her mama because her mother, I don't know. But Andy says, how is the way she responds to people working for her? And he said, you were almost physically attacked last year, and you seem to be the common denominator of a lot of the drama. And she says, everyone up here says things to each other all the time, but because I am better at it, I'm always targeted. You're actually not better at it. You are just stupid. Yeah, and childish, really. And everyone pinpoints it because you're supposed to be a grown woman, but you're not intelligent with the decisions that you make. So yeah, that's why everybody's looking at you because you look stupid. So then Karen chimes in and says, oh, I don't think anybody is better at it than me and Giselle. Which, Karen, I beg to differ. Giselle really can't read very well either. Like her reads are very dry. It just gives, I don't really care what you're saying to me. So that's not really her reading somebody. You read the hell out of people. Now you got the juice. You got the juice, Karen. Giselle, not so much. So Andy brings up the butter knife incident with Ashley and says, why do I wake up to tweets to people saying fire her? Talking about saying that Andy needs to fire Candace. And Candace says they just can't handle her being a good orator. Girl, no, not at all. You are not orating anything. If anything, you need to shut the tunnel of disaster that is AKA your mouth. So Giselle says she threw salad first, and by chance she saw what she saw, and Mia clicked. But if Mia had a clocked her, if Giselle was there and she saw what she saw, and Mia had a clocked her, she wouldn't have blamed Mia for doing it. And so Candace says she's always responding. She never starts it. And Giselle says you need to edit yourself and you need to learn to pull back because you go way too far. And she does. Candace goes far to the left, to the great beyond, and she can't come back. Like, it's like she turns to the dark side and just blacks out and just starts throwing a tantrum in the middle of the floor like a kicking and screaming teenager, and there's no way to turn back for her. And it's just really sad. It looks really, really bad. And you supposed to be trying to be some influencer you're on TV, you're singing and all this, that, and the third. Nobody's going to want to work with you because they're going to think you're a petulant child, which you are. You're showing it on TV all the time. It is what it is. People can't unsee what they see. So Candace says she has an issue with Mia saying if her mom relapses, it's on her. And the facts are you brought your mother on. She brought her mother on this show to parade her around for her storyline. If she relapses, that's on Mia. And Mia says you will never understand because you are a spoiled brat. So fuck her. Yes, Mia. Fuck Candace. I like it. Fuck Candace. Fuck her. Fuck Candace. Anyway, Candace says, fuck me then. And then she does the little, I guess, effing herself motion like Robin did on the episode that one time. And then she basically simulates it. So I'm just like, episode 1, reunion part 1 was, it was all right. I mean, all they did was really just point out all the stuff that Candace has been doing that now all of a sudden it's a problem. For me, I feel like now y'all want to say that Candace's behavior is inappropriate because y'all didn't like Monique. So it was okay to back her up last season because you wanted to get Monique off the show. But now Candace is all of a sudden inappropriate. This broad been acting like this the whole time. So why now is she a problem? Are y'all trying to get rid of her? Is she the target now for next season? I don't get it. Are we getting Post-it notes back? I don't know. Y'all better bring it in episodes reunion part 2 because I'm really starting to feel like this is going to end up like Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, where we got 4 parts of a situation that don't need to be 4 parts. And that's just how it's looking. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Please, please, please like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video with your friends that love these shows too. And I will see you in the next video. Peace out.